Hey, my friend. Welcome to this channel, especially if you're new here. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so happy to have you. This channel is all about overcoming fear and finding inner peace. It's about letting go of limiting beliefs and bad habits. It's also about becoming the best version of yourself. I started this YouTube channel because I was really struggling back in the days. I had a lot of health issues, from psoriasis to anxiety and stress disorder. I was really depressed for many years. I was struggling with alcohol and drug addiction also for many years. And yeah, the list goes on and on. I also was homeless more than once. And yeah, life was not fun anymore. It felt like hell on earth. I almost gave up on myself. I thought I would never be able to change myself. And this is why I opened up this channel. I want to spread some inspiration and some hope. It doesn't matter where you are at the moment, under a bridge, in if you are an addict or what kind of health issue or problem you have, there is always hope and you just have to keep moving. And that's my main mission. I decided myself at one point, enough is enough. I own it to myself to give it a try. And I thought I have to start somewhere. And I started with nutrition. It was the easiest way for me. I started to cook for myself and stopped eating processed food, and I just started eating healthy organic stuff. I started to read more books on health. I found great inspiration and great teachers along the way. I started to study holistic health, and I was diving really deep into meditation, self hypnosis, and breath work. I learned a lot of tools and techniques, which was really helpful. So I was able to recover myself over the past 10 years. And of course, I'm still work in process, but I honestly can say I'm really proud of myself that I made it this far and that I be able to feel happy and free again. It's really it's a huge step for me. It's a huge step for me. And yeah, and I started to stop treating my symptoms. I really wanted to find the root of all evil. I wanted to find the root cause. And from my experience, from myself and a lot of people that I know, it's all coming down to trauma, childhood trauma, and limiting beliefs. And we are limiting ourselves, and we are living in a state of lack and victimhood. And most of the time, we don't even realize it. So that's also why I'm so grateful for my big problems with all this. I was living in survival mode for over 20 years. And like I said, I almost gave up on myself. It was not fun, but I'm so grateful for it because it allowed me to recognize and to realize that I am in a place of victimhood and a place of lack, because you can, without having all this trauma and abuse, if you have a like a normal life, I guess, or something, if something like this exists, I don't know. We A lot of people, they are poisoning themselves on a daily basis, but they don't even realize it, and they don't see themselves as a victim or in that they are acting from a place of lack. Because as long the poison doesn't affect you very much, you will have a hard time to realize it, or you don't see it as a problem. So that's why I'm really grateful to that I was hitting rock bottom more than 20 times, and that's what made me realize in which state I am. And yeah, it took me like 10 years to change my state, and I still have my moments that when I fall internally back into my old state of being, or in a state of fear, or in a state of victimhood. But I'm able now to recognize it very, very fast, and I don't need to react out of my victim state. And that's what allowed me to stay sober and to stop eating junk food and stop watching porn and all this poison. Because poison, you can poison yourself with anything. It doesn't have to be a substance. It can be media. It can be a toxic relationship. It can be negative self-talk. It can. There is so we are living in such an abundance. We have also the abundance to poison ourselves in thousand different ways. And yeah, that's why I'm pretty grateful for everything negative what happened for me, however. And yeah, like I said, it's all comes down to inner work for me, and also for a lot of people that I know, that if you learn to observe yourself with mindfulness and meditation, and you don't have to sit still the whole day, you can. There are a lot of different forms of meditation with eyes closed, but also with eyes opened, and you can work, you can interact with people still meditating. And it's about awareness and mindfulness, and it's about to be aware of your thoughts and emotions, and how your thoughts and your emotions make you feel, and stop reacting on it. It's about to learn to respond from a powerful state, and that it sounds easier than it is, but it's life changing. It's definitely life changing, and it's the way to true freedom and to inner peace, in my opinion, at least. It's we all want to be free, or most people want to be free, but to be honest, to be free can be pretty scary. I made it also my life mission to feel happy again, uh, and to live in, yeah, a very free life. But where is freedom, there is also uncertainty and the unknown. And yeah, like I said, I think I made until now a good progress, and to observe myself and to address my state of being, and to change my state from a victim state in a powerful state, in a peaceful state, very very quickly. But my outer circumstances still, they are still testing me. And I would say I'm a pretty free person. I'm I'm pretty free. I'm this kind of guy. I would rather be homeless than doing a job that I don't like. And it's, I don't just say that. I lived this since over 10 years. I'm not scared of making my own decision and taking responsibility for it. But like I said, it's can be pretty scary, and still now it's sometimes my ego tries to protect me. And yeah, I felt it today. Today I got into a little bit of overthinking again. And there are overthinking, there are, you can overthink something or you can think about something. And that's two different things. It's great to think about something and to imagine something. But if you're overthinking, mostly it comes with the belief of I'm not good enough, because why should I overthink something when I feel good enough? When I feel good enough, I can think about something, I make a clear decision, and I trust in myself, I have confidence, and I do something. But today I slipped back into a little bit of overthinking. And yeah, I'm happy that I could catch myself. And when I catch myself overthinking, I simply remind myself to breathe and to remind myself of my inner truth, my true being, that I am good enough and that I am safe, and I come back into the present moment, because the present moment is the home of peace. The present moment, the stillness. And a lot of people are scared of stillness. Even in conversations, they constantly need to talk or watch their phones. They are not able to sit with each other and without talking. I I met a lot of people like this. Also, my family is full of these personalities. They cannot just sit still or not talk with each other. But it's so peaceful. It's just peace. We don't have to be scared, and all the healing. That's the thing. I'm talking and talking. That's the thing. All the healing, all the abundance is right there. It's in the present moment. If you are able to feel inner peace, you are able to heal anything. If you are able to feel inner peace, you are connecting to a greater consciousness and solutions. That's the place where you don't have to search for answers, for solutions anymore. Solutions and answers will come to you, like in a state of trance, like in a hypnotic state. We are connected to everything. We are all connected. And that's what I learned and what helped me to get rid of this, all these negative limiting beliefs, and all which allowed me to heal my body, because I allowed myself to feel peace again and to allow this stillness. And we are constantly driven, and we constantly try to learn more information. We need more stuff, more information. But most of the time, we should unlearn the things we already learned, because mostly what what made us sick or stresses what stresses us out is the things we already learned, and it's easier to learn something new to than unlearning something you already know. And from my experience, it's definitely my healing was about unlearning things, and of course some new things, but it was not that you don't need to learn how to meditate, or was it's a natural state. You just remind yourself, and to it's really simple, and I love to I love to make more videos about it and to break it down into smaller pieces, because it's just about getting out of survival mode. We have to recognize um, in which state we are. If we are in a higher beta frequency, brain frequency, we are in survival mode. And if we are more in a lower beta or alpha and theta brain frequency, we are in a relaxed mode. And that's where our creativity and healing comes in. So if you are still here, I thank you. I love you so much. Thank you for tuning in. And if you have some specific question, feel free to ask anything in the comments, or you also can write me an email if you like. You find it in the channel description. And yeah, like I said, thank you for spending time for me. See you in the next video.